Has a snapshot ever made you pause and ask yourself, is this really allowed? Today, we'll talk about a topic that has sparked a lot of online debate: the striking bikini pictures taken by Leni Olumi Klum. These photographs have garnered attention because they surpass the boundaries of what many people consider suitable, even for adults. You won't want to miss a single detail, so pay close attention to the very end. Leni Olumi Klum is well known for her bold commitment to style and adventurous flair. In these specific bikini pictures, she takes a tremendous stylistic risk that not many people are willing to take. The pictures, which combine sun, sea, and a tinge of mystery, leave spectators feeling confused. While some argue that these images go beyond what is appropriate for public spaces, others see them as a creative representation of creativity and freedom. Today, we'll look at these pictures' distinctive features and the causes of their strong emotional resonance. One of the first things you notice about these photos is how Leni poses. It's fascinating how aggression and beauty coexist. One image shows her standing on a sandy beach with a light wind blowing her hair, but her bikini gives little opportunity for interpretation. The sunlight highlights her skin, giving it an enigmatic sheen that almost instantly draws you in. Because of the natural interaction of light and shadow, each image has the impression of a dream, narrating a story of freedom and bravery that is both seductive and marginally prohibited. In these pictures, the location is just as striking as the positions. The beach is anything but typical. It is untamed and wild, which perfectly encapsulates the boldness of the images. The image is really dramatic with the backdrop of crashing waves and a pink and blue sunset sky. You get the impression that you're witnessing a secret moment that defies convention and challenges you to consider what art can be more closely because of this fusion of human ingenuity and the unadulterated beauty of nature. The entire meaning of these pictures is significantly influenced by Leni's body language. Every pose and facial expression seemed carefully selected to convey both vulnerability and strength. In one picture, she can be seen sitting on a steep cliff and looking out at the wide ocean. Her eyes have a sensitivity about them that makes you wonder what's on her mind. In another, she almost begs you to look more closely as she gently brushes her hair out of her face. In a society that frequently attempts to impose rigid boundaries, these subtle yet impactful elements transform the images into a conversation on what it means to be bold and free. These pictures have generated a lot of response. A lot of people think that art should make you feel something, and these pictures accomplish just that for certain people. Leni's artwork is characterized by a sense of rebellion, a reluctance to adhere to traditional ideals of modesty and beauty. Many people are drawn to this rebellious attitude, which also starts a discussion about breaking with tradition and adopting a more open style of self-expression. Even though these pictures could shock some individuals, they serve as a reminder that art should question norms and our perceptions of what is appropriate. Of course, opinions on where to draw the boundary vary. The images, according to some critics, are too vivid and could lead to a trend toward increasingly severe imagery. However, art has always aimed to question the status quo and encourage us to think outside of our comfort zones. Art has the ability to inspire and provoke discussion, as demonstrated by the debate these images sparked. It challenges us to consider our own conceptions of freedom and beauty, as well as the factors that contribute to the value placed on some kinds of expression and not on others. The striking photos were the result of careful preparation and an imaginative approach. Leni has revealed that every little thing, from picking the ideal bikini to determining the photo's viewpoint, is done with the express purpose of arousing feelings and promoting discourse. These are well-crafted works of art that represent her philosophy of independence and self-expression rather than haphazard coastal photos. This degree of concentration shows how even the most contentious subjects can have deep significance when explored with fervor and purpose. As we come to an end, keep in mind that there is much more to these images than just a bikini-clad woman. They spark discussions about art, beauty, and the right to self-expression in ways that could appear bold or even divisive. Whether you think Leni Olumi Klum's bikini photos are a daring piece of art or too ostentatious for the masses, one thing is certain: they force us to reconsider what we deem appropriate. They serve as a reminder that creating art involves more than just adhering to the rules. It also involves expressing our true selves and experimenting with novel concepts. I appreciate you following along while I explore a topic that is both intriguing and contentious. I genuinely hope that learning about the background of these pictures has been entertaining and has given you fresh perspectives on art and personal expression. Tell me where you think the line should be drawn, and please share your opinions. Your thoughts are perceptive and contribute to the current discussion regarding freedom and creativity. Be inquisitive, never stop asking questions, and never forget that every daring artistic attempt has the potential to build a more transparent and honest society.